Are you planning a move to Columbia, South Carolina? Great choice. But before you pack your bags, let's talk about the common mistakes that out-of-state buyers often make. I'm Jill Hydrick, your local realtor, and today I'll share 5 critical mistakes to avoid when moving to Columbia. Mistake number 1, skipping the neighborhood research. One of the biggest pitfalls is not doing thorough research on neighborhoods. Columbia has diverse communities, each with unique vibe and amenities and school districts. Many newcomers focus solely on downtown, missing out on beautiful suburbs like Lexington, Irmo, Northeast Columbia. These areas offer larger homes, more green spaces, great schools, and family-friendly amenities. By exploring different neighborhoods, driving around, and visiting local shops, you'll get a good feel of what life would be like here in each area. You can make an informed decision that instills confidence in your choice. Mistake number 2, not understanding loan requirements and the value of a local lender. When relocating for work, the loan process can be relatively straightforward. However, if you're planning to work remotely, it's essential to double check with your employer and lender to ensure that everything aligns. For instance, if you're buying a primary residence, your lender will typically require a letter of approval for remote work from your employer. By securing this before you start house hunting, you can feel prepared and in control of your moving timeline. Additionally, many buyers mistakenly think that being pre-approved by a lender out of state or a large bank is sufficient. While it is a good starting point, opting for a local lender is often the better route. Local lenders such as Hayward Cathcart with Guild and Brian Blackley with Regions Bank have established relationships facilitating quicker response times, which can be critical in competitive markets. They also have their appraisal panels filled with experienced appraisers familiar with the Columbia market, reducing the risk of issues during the appraisal process. In contrast, larger banks may send an appraiser from outside the area who may need help understanding the local market dynamics, which can lead to unexpected hurdles down the line. Mistake number 3, not understanding the cost of living, especially property taxes. Understanding the cost of living in Columbia compared to where you're moving from, it's crucial. While South Carolina is generally more affordable, one key area to be aware of is the property taxes, which can significantly impact your overall budget. By being aware of these differences, you can make financially sound decisions and feel responsible about your purchase. In South Carolina, primary residences are taxed at 4% assessment ratio. In contrast, non-primary properties or investment properties, they're taxed at 6%, like a second home or an investment property. This may not sound like a big difference, but it can mean significantly higher property taxes. For example, you're considering a second home valued at $500,000. Here's how the calculation works. Let's say we have a primary residence assessed at $500,000. Since it's owner occupied, the assessment rate will be 4%. So we'll multiply that $500,000 times 4%. It'll equal $20,000. Let's say the total millage rate is 0.4, just for our example. So then you'll take the property tax that we just calculated at $20,000 times 0.4. So your taxes would be $8,000 annually. For a second home or an investment property, take that same assessed value of $500,000 times the non-occupied rate of 6%, and you'll get $30,000. Multiply by that same total millage rate for 0.04 to calculate $12,000 annually. In this scenario, the difference in property tax is significant: $8,000 for a primary residence versus $12,000 for a second home. Additionally, if you buy owner-occupied home, you received a property tax rebate, meaning you're exempt from paying the school operations millage rate. This amount varies, but it's typically around half of the total millage rate. So property tax relief is a program designed to reduce the property tax burden on homeowners, making home in South Carolina more affordable. So if we factor in this exemption, your property tax bill for the primary residence would be closer to around $4,000 annually instead of that $8,000 we calculated before, due to the school operations credit. In contrast, the tax for a second home remains at $12,000. That's a big difference. So understanding these distinctions can help you make informed decisions and avoid unexpected expenses when planning your purchase. Mistake number 4, not exploring the suburbs. Columbia has so much to offer beyond the city limits. Many newcomers focus solely on being close to downtown, thinking it's the best location to access shopping and restaurants. I often receive calls from clients who express a strong desire to live near downtown Columbia, believing that that's where they need to be to enjoy all the conveniences the area offers. However, once they visit the area and explore further, many realize how convenient and appealing our suburbs are. Beautiful communities like Lexington, Irmo, and Blythewood offer larger homes, more green space, and excellent schools and family-friendly amenities. For example, Lexington boasts a variety of shopping options, parks, and recreational activities, all while maintaining a suburban feel that many families appreciate. Irmo offers close-knit community vibe with plenty of local events. Blythewood is known for its spacious lots and beautiful surroundings. Take the time to explore these different neighborhoods. They suit your lifestyle better than you initially thought. And after visiting, many clients no longer needed to be close to downtown Columbia and instead appreciate the charm and convenience of our surrounding suburbs. This mindset shift can lead to a more enjoyable living experience and a better fit for your family's needs. Mistake number 5, not committing to a single agent. We often have conversations with clients who are interviewing multiple agents. This is great because you want to ensure you're comfortable with the agent representing you in your home search and your purchase. However, when you're talking to several agents, no one is giving you their full attention because they have other clients who have made that commitment. Selecting one agent benefits you because we foster a relationship and we're dedicated to you. At my practice, we pride ourselves on educating our clients and learning about your wants and needs. There's so much information out there that may or may not be accurate, and it's crucial to have a trusted advisor guiding you through this process. When you commit to an agent through a buyer representation agreement, you ensure that you have someone focused on your best interest. A buyer representation agreement is a legal document that formalizes this relationship between you and your agent, outlining their responsibilities and your rights as a buyer. It's a way to ensure you have a dedicated advocate in your corner throughout the home buying process. We understand you should avoid committing to it after the first conversation. We take the time to provide you information and answer any questions, helping you feel comfortable with your decision. By doing so, you'll have someone looking out for you and your best interests throughout the entire process. This ensures a smoother and more successful home buying experience. Avoiding these common mistakes will make you move to Columbia so much smoother and more enjoyable. If you have any questions or you need assistance navigating the real estate market in the Columbia Midlands, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help you find the perfect home. So whether you want to discuss your options or chat about the best spots for your boiled peanuts, feel free to get in touch, and I'll see you next week.